Hey guys, it's Shawn Tubbs here. Welcome back to my studio. I've got an overdrive pedal for you to check out. It's by Hermida Audio and it's called the UNIMOS. Really great overdrive pedal. It's capable of a very just broad spectrum of overdrive tones and gain and level. Really well thought out circuit. Hermida is extremely good at just coming up with these very versatile sympathetic tone circuits for these pedals. This one's great. It's got 4 potentiometers on it. The top left is the level control. The top right is the drive control, so that's your overdrive control. The bottom left is the tone control, and it actually is a high frequency attenuation. So when you roll that knob all the way to the left or off, the high frequencies will be fully attenuated. And those are the higher kind of more glassy frequencies. And then to the right of that knob, you have what's called the accent knob, which is a very sympathetic knob on this box, and it's very, very effective. As you roll the knob to the right, you're going to get more top end and a little bit less bottom. But keep in mind, as you roll it to the right, it also creates a little more drive in the circuit. So you can kind of sympathetically, as you're rolling that accent to where you want it tonally, it may be creating more gain. So you can attenuate your drive accordingly to kind of balance that out. If you've got it to a point where you really love where the top end is on it, but now it's a little too gainy, then you can back your drive off. So yeah, really well thought out circuit. The size of the box is great. It's really pedal board friendly. So yeah, let's dig right into it. Without further ado, it's the Hermida Audio UNIMOS. So let's check into this this pedal, the UNIMOS. I'm going to be using my Dave Grissom PRS guitar and my FTR 37 divided by 13 amplifier. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Here's my amp tone. And here's the UNIMOS. So as I said before, this is a box that's quite capable of a broad array of overdrive tones because of the way that tone circuit is set up. So I've got it set right now on a fairly low gain. It's a low gain tone. Let's just check into the accent side of the box real quick. That's the most sympathetic thing in the box, and that as you roll it to the left, you're going to get more lows. As you roll it to the right, the box is going to get brighter, especially in kind of the upper mids. By sympathetic, I mean it's going to react with the drive setting. So as you roll to the right, it's not only going to give you more top end and less perceived low end, but it's also going to give you more drive. So you kind of keep that in mind as you're dialing the box with that. So let me turn the accent all the way off. So that's like it's a warmer tone. There's a little bit more low there. It's kind of a smoother thing. But as you roll to the right and you want it to cut more, especially in a band thing, it comes in really handy. Now you may be saying like, okay, I love it right there, but now it's a little too much gain. Well, then you can back the drive off a little bit. So it works really, really great, and that's without even getting into the tone side of this circuit, which is basically a high frequency cut. So when it's when the knob is all the way to the left, you're fully attenuating the top end on the box. So the combination of the two is really, really great. I'll put the tone at 12 o'clock. So you can hear it's adding that just kind of hair top end, which is real stringy and cool. I'll roll it all the way to the right now. So that's a really nice feature in the top end if you just kind of want that glistening thing on your solo voices. So it's a fabulous circuit. Hermida is so good at just dreaming up these kinds of concepts in a tone circuit. So really, really cool. One thing I should mention, this box has quite a bit of just level to the amp. Now this isn't one of those boxes where you could, say, shut the drive off completely. You gotta have a little bit there. But now you can start killing the front end of your amp if you would like. I mean, that's all front end breakup now. It's capable of just insane amounts of level to the front end of your amp. So should you choose to do that, man, it's there, it's on tap. I like to keep it probably closer to unity, which I've found on this box is around 9-10 o'clock. It's going to depend on your amplifier and how you play. So that's pretty close. Maybe a little bit hotter for me. Okay, let's just start cranking the drive since we're turning knobs. Let me show you where the drive was. Here's 12 o'clock. And here's, let's say that's about 3 o'clock. And we'll go ahead and dime it. So it's great. What I love is you can go from the kind of more classic, warm, just tube overdriven sounds all the way almost into a little bit of just kind of the fuzz territory, which is great. What is it? Oh. So yeah, lots of overdrive on tap. Should you need or desire at any amount, it's really, really great. One other thing I'll show you, we'll back the gain off a little bit. It does clean up really nicely. So yeah, it's a great box. It covers a lot of bases. There's a lot of just sonic spectrum there you can dial in. It's one of those boxes, you know, as I explained, you need to understand the sympathetics of how the box works, and a lot of stomp boxes are that way. You know, people will make a big mistake of rolling in a bunch of drive and then wondering why everything's gotten so flabby. Well, rolling in all that drive may have also created a bunch of gain to the front end of your amp, and now you're just murdering it. So there's a lot of just kind of basic, simple concepts that you have to keep in mind when you're dialing really any box. But especially with this one, this circuit is fabulous, and it's really, really well thought out, and it's easy to dial. The one thing to just always keep in mind is when you're rolling that accent knob to get more top end and maybe a little less bottom end, you are going to create some more gain, so you might have to adjust accordingly on the drive knob. But other than that, it's just it's such a gem to dial in. So man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed showing you this product. In the future, should you have any questions about the UNIMOS, you can go to Love Pedal, you can look them up, and they'll be able to answer any questions you may have about the product. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for dropping by and checking out what I got going. And sorry, I got distracted there. Checking out what I've got going. And I look forward to you guys checking out my next installment soon. Thanks, you guys. Take care.